Hello, welcome to Mr. Quick's class. Right now we're going to have a lesson with 10th grade red group. They're going to teach us how to write the rhetorical essay in just a few moments.
Okay, hello, my name is Izzy. And my name is Shams. Okay, we're going to represent the red group. So, can you read for me the English, please, Shams?
What is their purpose? The soul, speaker, pigeon, audience, purpose, and appeals, local, battles, and start to sentence, dash, to skills, figure of speech, measuring, and
paradox paragraph.
get read certain facts.
Okay, so what is the source? Who is the speaker?
Who is the speaker or writer?
And the occasion?
What happens during the speech or text?
Audience.
Who is the intended audience?
Purpose.
What is the author or speaker?
And the subject. Slowly, Shams, please.
What is the main idea?
Okay, so and the style tools. What is the style tool?
How the author presents
Slowly, Shams, please.
with the argument.
And the syntax. Slowly.
How words work together, treat and certain facts.
Diction.
And section, the author, word to the word. The attitude of the argument, speaker toward the subject, detail, clarified of what is meant by the author.
The figure of speech.
The form of a thing, word or phrase.
Imagery.
Can be a special argument of mission of words with literal meaning or a phrase with a specialized meaning, not based on the literal meaning of words.
Oxymoron.
How the author using the appeals user feels.
Imagery.
How the author using the appeals our sense.
And paradox paragraph.
Is a
Slowly, Shams, please.
the statement that contradicts itself or a situation which seems to defy logic.
Okay, so what is appeals?
An appeal in attempt to earn audience approval or arguments by claiming to natural human or common experience. There are three kinds of appeal: pathos, ethos, and logos.
Okay, can you tell me each one of them, like pathos, ethos, and logos? What is pathos?
The pathos appeals involve the audience wish to gain and trouble for the idea.
And the ethos?
The ethos appeals to use the right tones and character to make a case and gain a public.
Logos?
The logos appeal use reason to make a case.
Okay, and what is body paragraph?
Third paragraph is a group of related sentences about a particular topic or idea that relating to the piece. Could, say, are composed from multiplied plus paragraph. Writing and organizing good paragraphs is one of the most important aspects of create a well-organized and developed.
Okay, can you tell me, Shams, what is the first sentence in the body paragraph? Okay, again, can you tell me, Shams, what is the first sentence in the body paragraph?
Salma.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Sama, and we're going to talk about the body paragraphs. So we have a specific format that we have to write with it. Okay, so the format of the first sentence. First of all, we have to write the writer's name, writer's last name, okay, and a transition word, and then the title text, his or her, and the specific type of text that the author writes with it, and then noun verb. And then the main idea, what is he talking about? And then the format of the second sentence, we're not gonna, because we already wrote his last name in the first sentence, so we can say a transitional word. We're gonna talk about the transitional words in a little bit. And we're gonna get with his things and style, and we're gonna put it in the second sentence. And in the third sentence, we're gonna say about how the example helps in the second sentence. And then the last sentence, the format of the first sentence, it's like an ending of the paragraph. Yes. And then we're gonna write about. We're gonna talk about step 4, the outline. Okay, the outline. It's a group of organized sub ideas, points, and examples, and evidence. The details are planned for a well thought out extended specific topic. In our case, like of course, Walden, chapter 17, spring. This is our chapter that we're talking about today. And the outline is like a chart, and in a place we write the pathos, and like for example, I have an example for pathos and tone, and we in the box we write the example, and we have. And after most important things, you have to do it at the outline. You have to do it before you write the essay, because you're gonna need it before the essay. Because of course you're not gonna write the essay and then go back to the introduction. That's not doesn't make any sense. And then we have our introduction, of course.
So, please, Salma, can you tell me what is introduction? Talk about it. Make us understand.
Okay, so as many of you probably know, the introduction is a group of organized sentences that capture the reader's attention. Like the introduction is very important to give you like a first impression of the author's, what his style is like, to give you to capture the reader's interest and points the reader with to be discussed, while at the same time providing the reader with the exact opinion or position the author takes on that particular subject. So, like for the purpose of in telling the reader to read the entire essay. Like if you read an essay or a book or anything and you don't like the introduction, you might as well not read the book or the essay. Okay, so what are we going to talk about next?
And the conclusions.
We're going to, we talked about the body paragraphs. So you have to go with the format, follow the format. Like when you're not gonna just free write your essay because obviously the college board will not like. So follow the format and then.
And Shams, please, can you come to tell us what is the conclusion? Okay, the conclusion is the summary that analyzes the whole rhetorical paragraph, the essay, and it actually analyzes everything and it summarizes it. So, Salma, please can you come back?
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the argumentation. Okay, so the argumentation is like how you put a code in your essay. How you put a code in your essay, like how do you talk your essay? And you write the quote and then after you finish the quote, you put parentheses between the parentheses, you write the author, the name of the author, and the page of the book,
And if the name of the author is in the sentence, so you don't have to write the name, his name or the book's name. And if it's written in the sentence, if it's written, so you don't have to write.
yeah, and you just put for example throw and then 5 feet and comma after throw and you just write throw the writer's name is, then put the page number and then close the parentheses. You just do that. You don't want to put a hyphen or comma or anything. Just that.
Yes, and the rhetorical essay actually doesn't really care about your opinion. So
So just be neutral. You don't have to take a position.
Yeah.
It's just not necessary. It's not an argumentative essay. You have a point that you want to prove. Just analyze the author in his specific text. So again, you're not gonna
take a position and
just say neutral. Just see what the author does. Do not say, oh, hey, what is he doing is good, and no, what is he doing is bad, and all that stuff. That's not necessary. So you don't want to do that. And then we're gonna talk about the style of questions when you do the questions. Okay, so when you have a phrase or introductory sentence, when you have an introductory sentence, you put the colon and then the quote. For example, you put for example, Thoreau describes and then the introductory sentence. You write the sentence and then put colon, then the quote, then after the quote, the presentation, This isn't the big number what we said earlier. So this is about the introductory sentence. If it's like a sentence that introduces you to the code. If you have like a small phrase like through describes, so observes, like that, we're just gonna put a comma, then we continue, then we put the code, and then put the citation.
So here's the example that we wrote about the introduction of the rhetorical essay.
Actually, this is the features, okay? So, Thoreau's use of exaggerated style, emotional appeals, and symbolic choices were good and persuasive enough to convey to the audience. And okay, that was our thesis that we have to write in the introduction. Actually, the thesis has to be like the last sentence of the introduction paragraph. It's like it's preferred to be this way. The proper way to do it. And as we said earlier in the introduction, like it gives you an idea about how the author writes his text, about his style, and
So you have to write to analyze sentences and like don't have an.
okay. So now we're going to talk the styles. Like we have like every specific like every author has his own style. Like how he likes to write his books here, his essays, his writing. So we have like some styles, some tools, and so the first of all, syntax. Syntax is like how the author uses like small sentences or like large sentences. In our case, Thoreau loves large sentences. Like he can write like 2 paragraph sentences. That's how he likes it.
He like how to write more and more
and also the rhetorical questions. Like Thoreau also loves to ask questions in the middle of the book.
Yes, and diction.
Yeah, diction actually like how it's like the words that he uses. Diction is actually like that is diction. Then
Can you explain for us more what is diction?
diction is basically anything you write on the paper. That is actually. And then we have the tone. The tone is the attitude, the art piece about
Okay, details.
it's obviously when you put something in details like that's how you. And then we have the figure of speech, like the figure of speech is like that's actually a really long thing that we're gonna talk about later. There are
Okay, Marjorie, can you read it for me slowly?
yeah, it's imagery is like
Slowly, please.
okay, so imagery is like with the author like basically a picture of something like yes, so imagery is like when you read something, you just picture the whole picture in front of you. That's actually
Like, can you read tiny details, like well,
when you obviously when you walking with the whole pond and the beautiful view and the forest mirror and his words is saying that the pond is a mirror and it reflects all that good stuff that obviously you're gonna know when you go down.
and the paradox. Okay, fields.
Yeah, so appeals is like how the author the reader to like to get in his position. Like I want you to know that. Okay, so we have 3 types of appeals. We'll go patterns and echoes. It's like how you want to persuade something with emotion. Pathos is And logos is how you persuade your audience and readers with logical reasons, like you use logical reasons to persuade your audience. And ethical it comes from ethic, like when you use your evidence and that to persuade your audience. Use evidence and persuasion, something like that. And
So the soaps, can you say it again? The speaker, for example.
the source is SOAS. The first S stands for speaker, and the O stands for the occasion, and the A for the audience, and P for the purpose,
And so this S for
and
subject.
of course the speaker is obviously Henry Davis Thoreau, and the occasion is when the ice would melt in the spring or something like that, and then the audience obviously like the environmentalists, nature lovers, like us, and the purpose was to describe to us how the pond changed from state to state, and from the winter to the spring in our chapter. Subject is environmentalism. The subject for our chapter. These are the steps that you have to get. Like these are the first things you have to get before you. This like step one. Before step one, we read the text. Then you have to read the slopes and the pillars that we talk about, the looks and all of that.
And then we're gonna be on the rhetorical essays. What is rhetorical essay? Again. Explain for us what is rhetorical essay.
Yes, so rhetorical essay is what you're gonna write in your SAT test, obviously. And
Any
format, like the format that we talked about earlier, the format of the introduction, and the format of the body paragraphs, the first sentence, the first, the second, the third, the second one that we are doing, our examples, as we said. And did we talk about the pictures, Angie?
Yes, we talked about it, but like not in details. Can you talk about it in detail?
Of course. So what did we say? We said that we have to. Okay, so now, as you guys know, and I've explained to you how to write a rhetorical essay. There's an important point that I think that you have to proofread what you did, like because you're gonna be in a hurry in writing. So just proofread what you want to get out any mistakes or some things that you might have did in your essay, and that's it. And we're done with our discussion today. But now,
So there is any question?
we can figure out anything.
Yes. Well, I don't want to answer.
Okay, so now we.
No one want to ask? Okay. So,
We didn't talk about the brainstorming. Okay, so the brainstorm is actually the second step after the first step is
the first
second
step
question
is
is getting the soap in the pillars. Okay, so the thing that you have to demonstrate the first step is the brainstorm. Yeah, but the brainstorm in the rhetorical essay different a little bit from the argumentative essay that we saw in the last quarter. you're not gonna say like yes or no or the position you're gonna take. You just
Doesn't really care about your opinion. Yeah.
So you have to brainstorm to get your ideas and to get your examples, and so you can write like you can like plan your whole things before you write, so you can write clearly and you're not gonna go and then write your essay without any planning for it. So.
And step 3 is writing the thesis that we actually read.
Yeah, that we said. So basically, the thesis, you don't want to forget that. And like I said earlier, it has to be like the last sentence in the introduction. That is where you put your thesis. Like it's preferred to be this way.
And step 4 is the outline.
That is how you write your outline. And again, you want to do the outline after you write your essay. That is just not right. It's just gonna. You don't want to do that again.
Step 6 is body paragraph, and step 7 is the conclusion. So make sure you did everything right and you understood it well.
And again, yeah, you want to use like a really good traditional words because they are really important. So they connect the ideas together and those.
Okay, so thank you very much for listening to us, and we wish you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
That's something